The Tesla Cybertruck might look like it was designed by someone who is at war with curves, but its sharp angles certainly make for an interesting vehicle. Poised like a furious triangle, its front and back strip lights add to the aggressive stance of this new pickup meets luxury truck. At the rear is that truck bed which is accessed, at least in the concept car, with a folding tailgate that contains a ramp. That makes for an interesting proposition for everyone from farmers though to families that want to take a quad bike out for some sand dune racing. Inside is the traditional Tesla minimalism that allows for 6 people to travel, with all the latest technology to make the journey as pleasant as possible. There's a lot more to the Cybertruck than almost anything on the road, so here's everything you need to know about this very unique EV. Tesla Cybertruck release date. Tesla says that production on the Cybertruck would start later on in 2021. Customers ordering now will be able to complete their configurations nearer to the start of production. The company also says that the cheaper rear-wheel drive model will only be available in late 2022. However, Fox reported that a leaked report that was sent by industry insiders to analysis firm Market has claimed that the Cybertruck will be pushed back to 2022. Unfortunately, it would appear the leaked snippet of the report has been taken down, so we've got little information to add to the claimed delay. Both Tesla and Market are keeping tight-lipped about the whole situation, so we'll just have to wait and see if this leak proves legitimate. Tesla Cybertruck price. According to Tesla, the price for the Cybertruck will start at $39,900 for the single-motor rear-wheel drive model. The dual-motor all-wheel model will cost $49,900, and the 3-motor all-wheel drive car will cost $69,900. All models can be reserved now for a $100 refundable deposit. Anyone wanting Tesla's autopilot feature will need to pay an additional $10,000 when they buy their truck. The Cybertruck is supposed to be heading to the UK too, but questions remain over its arrival here. You can certainly order one already, but stricter rules about pedestrian safety might cause some problems. Tesla Cybertruck design. The one thing you can't accuse the Cybertruck of is a lack of individuality. The vehicle's approach to materials is a little different than most cars or trucks on the road. It uses what Tesla described as ultra-hard 30x cold-rolled stainless steel. This is formed into an exoskeleton, which the company says is just about the hardest thing it could find. However, Elon Musk was involved in a Twitter exchange around the materials being used. In response to an article on SpaceX's Starship, Musk responded, saying, "We're rapidly changing alloy constituents and forming methods, so traditional names like 304L will become more of an approximation." He was then asked if that included the Cybertruck, to which he replied simply yes. Musk also said that the final Cybertruck would be around 3% smaller than the prototype shown at the launch event. Presumably the company will also have done some work on its smash-resistant glass, which was famously smashed by a large ball bearing during the event. Tesla Cybertruck interior. Early previews of the interior show a very Tesla look. There's seating for up to 6 people, 3 in the front and bench seating in the back for another 3. The new steering wheel is present, offering an almost aircraft yoke design, and there's a modest screen mounted centrally in a marble effect dash. It's a very simple, very functional design that hides a lot of the technology involved in making the Cybertruck work. Tesla Cybertruck battery and range. The range of the Cybertruck will vary depending on which model you buy. The single-motor RWD model claims a range of more than 250 miles, according to Tesla. The dual motor will do 300 miles and the 3-motor model 500 miles. It's not clear yet what capacity the cells in the Cybertruck will be. However, it's important to note that Elon Musk has stated that new technologies would be used in the Tesla Semi, Roadster and Cybertruck. Production, he said, would not be high volume until 2022. But this does match Tesla's quest to improve battery technology. New spiral batteries promise 16% more range and 6 times the power of the existing cells. There's also a price reduction here that should see the cost of cells decrease quite substantially. Tesla's long-term goal of the $25,000 low-cost electric car hinges on this becoming a reality. Tesla Cybertruck performance. Tesla says the single-motor Cybertruck will go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 6.5 seconds. That might seem slow by Tesla standards, but try that in a factory-fresh Ford F-150 and you'll realize how impressive it is. The dual-motor car manages the 0 to 60 sprint in 4.5 seconds, and the 3-motor variant can do it in 2.9 seconds. That's all fantastically quick for a large vehicle that can tow weights ranging from 7,500 pounds with a single motor, 10,000 pounds for the dual and 14,000 pounds for the triple motor setup. Tesla Cybertruck outlook. The Cybertruck is likely to be automotive gold for Tesla. For one thing, the price is pretty reasonable. If you were spec'ing up a Ford F-150, you'd spend between $36,000 and $70,000 depending on the options. That means for many people the Tesla is going to be an affordable option, especially since you won't be paying for fuel. What's more, the radical design of Cybertruck means that it's gathering interest from people who wouldn't usually even consider a truck. Sure, it's practical, but it's also designed to be comfortable and eye-catching. Everyone from farmers to TikTok creators are going to be keen to have this truck on their driveway. Cyberlander update. Tesla Cybertruck camping add-on just got $50 million in pre-orders. Last month's unveiling of the Cyberlander, a collapsible camping unit that fits in the bed of a Tesla Cybertruck, captured the imaginations of outdoor enthusiasts. Well, it seems that the excitement to poop in a Cybertruck was infectious, as the concept has now amassed over $50 million in potential orders. Much like pre-orders for upcoming Tesla vehicles, reservations for the Cyberlander are fully refundable. It could explain why people are so willing to drop cash for a product that's only being shown off in 3D renders. For example, Tesla founder Elon Musk was able to claim tremendous interest in the Cybertruck by flaunting its more than 500,000 pre-orders. Reservations for a Cybertruck, however, only requires a $100 down payment. In a press release, the Cyberlander co-founders gave their reaction to the swell of pre-orders. "We believe the enthusiasm is a direct result of people envisioning how this new adventure vehicle can improve their lives," said Bill French, co-founder and chief analytics officer of Streamit, the company behind Cyberlander. "People are telling us of many new uses for both wilderness and urban adventures. For example, parents at athletic matches, or the ability to boondock and overland to places previously inaccessible to a traditional RV. We estimate Cyberland will be used 2 to 3 times more than traditional RVs because it is so easy to take with you." Pre-orders for the Cyberlander vary. The higher the down payment, the greater the discount buyers will get when the camper eventually ships. A $5,000 pre-order, which is already sold out, nets buyers a 20% savings. With the Cyberlander costing $50,000, 20% off is significant. While the concept of the Cyberlander, a 3-tiered collapsible camper that can fully fit inside the trunk bed of a Tesla Cybertruck, seems far-fetched, it's definitely imaginative. Inside, not only is there a large sink with induction plates, there's also a television and 2 chairs that can be expanded into a bed. When fully expanded, the Cyberlander also features solar panels up top. Of course, the item that got the most attention from the internet was the compostable toilet in the back. Lance King, CEO of Streamit, feels there's still more sales potential with Cyberlander. His team estimates that fewer than 10% of those that have pre-ordered a Cybertruck have even heard of the Cyberlander. "We conservatively estimate demand for Cyberlander at more than 10,000 units in 2022, said King in a press release. "This is why we are working with renowned lean manufacturing consultants Monroe and Associates to help ensure high quality while we scale manufacturing to meet demand." Well, cool, this hasn't stopped the internet from making comparisons to Top Gear's camper van challenge. Streamit is aiming to ship the Cyberlander around the same time Tesla begins fulfilling Cybertruck pre-orders. Expect a 2022 launch. Cybertruck production at Gigafactory, Texas. The CEO also added that the focus is now on bringing the electric pickup truck to production at Gigafactory, Texas, which is still under construction. Earlier this year, Musk has warned that Tesla needs to be lucky for the electric pickup to not be delayed and come to production late in 2021. The update could also unveil some previously announced Cybertruck features that haven't been demonstrated yet, like the solar roof for the bed of the electric pickup truck. The automaker could also unveil updated specs for the Cybertruck after unveiled plans for its in-house battery last year. Tesla said that it plans to launch the 2 higher-end versions of the Cybertruck in late 2021. Those 2 electric trucks will have between 300 and 500 miles of range and be equipped with dual and tri-motor powertrains and start at $49,000. A cheaper and lower-range version of the Tesla Cybertruck is going to be available later. Come, make sure to let us know in the comments section below. Also leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you in the next Tech Maestro video.